Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to send customer feedback surveys after purchase via SendGrid. So let's suppose I'm running an e-commerce store and I have a store on WooCommerce. I want that whenever I receive a new order in WooCommerce, automatically I should send this customer feedback survey form to this customer with the help of SendGrid. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of time, so I have completely automated this process. And to do this automation, I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between WooCommerce and SendGrid. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever there will be new order created in my WooCommerce, automatically a mail will be sent which is going to have this customer feedback survey form in it. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to send customer feedback survey after purchase via SendGrid. For this, I am going to create automation between WooCommerce and SendGrid with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. But before we sign in, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So now you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts and the support team. You can share tips, ask questions and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on new features, collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll go with the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I am going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this Create Workflow button, and here I need to select the workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select the classic and then I'm going to name this workflow. So let's say the name of this workflow is Send Customer Feedback Surveys After Purchase via SendGrid, and then I'm going to select the folder. These are the folders which have been created, and here I am going to select it as all automations and then click on create. Here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, an action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to send customer feedback survey after purchase via SendGrid, which means whenever I am going to receive a new order placement in my WooCommerce store, automatically I am going to send this feedback survey to that customer with the help of SendGrid, which means whenever I am going to receive a new order in WooCommerce, this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger says when this happens. So when I am going to receive a new order in WooCommerce and an action says do this, then send the feedback survey with the help of SendGrid. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking WooCommerce, and then in my action application, I will be taking SendGrid. Here in my trigger application, let me quickly take WooCommerce. And then in my trigger event, I am going to select it as new order created. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and WooCommerce, for which a webhook URL is provided to me. And this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect. Reading this help desk, I am going to build this connection, and to make this connection, let me open my WordPress account. So this is the app dashboard of WordPress, and WooCommerce is a plugin of WordPress. So I have installed this from here. Now on the left hand side, it will start appearing over here as soon as I install this, and from here I have to go towards this settings. Now on the top where I can see all these options, I'm going to click on this advanced and then I will be redirected towards this page setup. Beside this page setup, I can see this option of webhooks. So I'm going to open this and then this page will appear in front of me where you can see all the webhooks which I've created. To create a new webhook, I simply need to click on this add webhook, and if I scroll down, I can see all these options. Now I'm going to create a new webhook. So first let's name this as new webhook and then the status will be active. I'm going to select the topic as order creation and then I'm going to enter the delivery URL. So here I'm going to copy and paste the webhook URL which I'm provided in my Pabbly Connect in this field, and then I'm going to provide the secret, and then I'm going to select the API version. I'm going to select the latest API version and then I'm going to click on this save webhook. So here we can see the webhook updated successfully, and if I go back to my Pabbly Connect workflow, I can see that I have received the response, the webhook ID which I have received as soon as I've added the webhook in my WooCommerce. I'm going to click on this recapture webhook response, and do you wish to recapture the response? I'm going to click on this yes, and you will see that it has changed to this waiting for the response, and under this it is written now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, which means I'm going to create an order in my WooCommerce, and if I receive a order detail in this workflow, then this means the connection setup is working fine. So here I'm going to open my WooCommerce store on the left hand side where I can see all these options. So I'm going to click on this products and then go towards this all products. Now here this page has opened in front of me, and let's suppose I want to get this Eco Glow bamboo table lamp. I'm simply going to click on this view. So here I will be redirected to this page. I'm going to click on this add to cart and then I'm going to click on this proceed to checkout. So here I have entered the details. The name is latest user, company name is Pabbly, country is India, street address is 123 New Colony, city is Bhopal, status Madhya Pradesh, pin code is this, phone number is this, email address is latest@pabblytudes.com. I am going to click on this place order. And here you can see that we have successfully placed this order. Your order has been received. Now, as soon as I've done this, place this order, I should receive all these details in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I'm quickly going to open my workflow. And here we can see that we have received this response B. Now, if I scroll down, I can see the payment has been made for this much amount. If I open my WooCommerce, I have made the payment for 1,999 and I have received that. Then the payment was made for this Eco Glow bamboo table lamp, and then the rest of the details like the name is latest user, company is Pabbly, city is Bhopal, colony is 123 New Colony, cash on delivery was the payment method, and the rest of the details. Here, as soon as I have created this order, I have received that response here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup that we have created between Pabbly Connect and WooCommerce that is successful. And now whenever I am going to receive a new order, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new order, I want to send the feedback survey in the mail with the help of SendGrid. So then in my action application, I will be taking SendGrid. And in my action event, I am going to select it as send an email and then click on connect. Now, if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the token. Reading the help desk, I'm going to build this connection. So here it is written that I have to go towards the settings, API keys, create API key, choose full access and click on this create. I'm going to open my SendGrid account and then I'm going to go towards the settings. So on the top over here, I can see this user settings. I'm going to open this. On the left hand side where I can see all these options, I'm going to click on this settings and then I have to go towards this API keys page. I'm going to click on create API key and then I'm going to name this key to new test. And then I have to provide the full access and then simply click on this create and view. I'm going to copy this API key and paste it over here and then I simply need to click on this save. So here SendGrid is connected with Pabbly Connect and now I have to enter all these details. So here I need to enter this send to email. So I'm going to enter the send to the customer who has placed this order. So I'm not going to enter any of these details manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from this WooCommerce, and when I click on this field, I can see this WooCommerce. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. So here I'm going to enter the send to email by clicking on this field, clicking on this WooCommerce, and the email address was latest@pabblytudes.com. I have entered this. I'm going to enter the subject as I have manually entered this. We love your feedback because this is not going to change. There is nothing in this field which is going to change. So I want to keep this as static only. So I've entered this manually. Now I'm going to enter this from address. So to get this from address, I'm going to open my SendGrid account. On the left hand side where I can see all these options, so I'm going to click on this marketing and then click on the senders. Now here you will see that I have my sender email address. So this is the sender email address from and then reply. So I'm going to copy this and simply paste it over here. Then I'm going to enter this from name and then I'm going to enter this reply to email. So here I'm going to enter the same email address, which is latest@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to select the content type as plain text. If you want to enter the HTML, you have to enter the content value in HTML format only. I'm going to enter the content type as plain. So I have selected the type as plain only. I'm quickly going to enter the content value as. Here I have entered the content value and I'm going to replace this customer name by mapping the name of the customer who has placed this order. So the name was latest user. So over here, if I manually enter this name, every time there is a new order, this will not get replaced with the name of the new customer. So that's why I have mapped this. I have written, hi latest user, thank you for your recent purchase from ABC store. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Your feedback helps us serve you better. Click here to share your feedback. Now I have added my Google Forms link. Thanks again for choosing us, the ABC team. After entering all the required details, I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request. And here I have received the response. This mail has been sent. I am quickly going to open my mailbox and check whether I have received this mail there or not. So here I can see that just 0 minutes ago, I have received this mail. Hi latest user, you can see the name has been replaced. Thank you for your recent purchase from ABC store. Click here to share the feedback. I will be able to open this form and then I can submit my feedback. I'm taking the feedback survey of the service and the order experience. That's why I have created the connection between this WooCommerce and SendGrid. But if you want to create the feedback survey for the order or your product details, you want to get the feedback for the orders. So for that, what you can do, you can click on this add action step button and then you can add the delay. With the help of that delay action step, you can delay this workflow after your order has been successfully delivered. And when this mail reaches the person or the customer, they will be able to share their feedback for the order. So now here, as I just wanted to get the feedback for the purchase or the order experience, I have created this workflow. If you want to get this for the order of the products, you can add the delay step, and before the delay, if you are delaying this for the days, you have to add the date time formatter step also. So now to summarize, we took WooCommerce as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We created a new order in WooCommerce, and as soon as we created a new order, we want to send this feedback survey form. So with the help of the SendGrid, we created an email. We created a plain email, entered all the required details, executed this workflow and sent this to this customer. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And here we have successfully created automation between WooCommerce and SendGrid with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.